Yo, everybody, what is going on? It's your boy Burkround88 coming at you with another YouTube video. And today is Tuesday content, but more importantly, today is fantasy changes. The EA put out a tweet saying they've heard us, saying they've heard the entire community, Reddit, Twitter, Instagram, whatever people have been communicating on. EA said they hear it. And they made adjustments. That was always the plan. But anyway, let's see if we get a free fantasy card. Because I think that's the only way if we hit here. If we can get one free fantasy card, that is the only thing that could be good enough, I guess, if we're settling for just good enough. But let's get into it. I hope you do enjoy it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to dive right into the objectives, because that's most likely where they're going to put whatever they do, right? And there it is. Fantasy Hockey Division objectives. You have 6 days to complete it because, well, you have 6 days to get the other stuff done. So what are you going to get? You're going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 collectibles. So 16 collectibles plus the 16 they already did. If you didn't do the BND, you're at 32, which means you still need 8. Maybe they give us more moments where you can get 8. So I guess the only thing we can do is check out moments. No, we did not get more moments where you could get more collectibles. So you're going to be looking to be left about 8 collectibles short. Now that is kind of a tough spot to be, because now you have to either do the B&D set and be left with 16 collectibles, or do, wait a minute, we have the B&D set, or we have divisions. All right. So you can now get 2 random fantasy cards. That's not terrible, actually. All right. I would have rather the choice, right? I would rather the choice of a free objective, not free, earn a fantasy that you can pick. But this also isn't, it's not great. It's not what we wanted. So it's not completely terrible. I would have rather the choice. In the long run, we still get 2 BND fantasies. However, if you get a forward and a defenseman, the lineup combos don't do anything unless you build more. I don't know how I feel about it. At least you get 2 BNDs if you work for it. Or you have the option of making 8 more collectibles, which is like 200,000 coins. So 200,000 coins for your choice of whatever fantasy you want. Doesn't sound bad, but you still got to put in a lot of time to get those 32 collectibles. So you're putting in a significant amount of time and effort, and then 200,000 coins. I wonder if they added a BND set to the store, or a BND pack to the store. But either way, 2 fantasy cards isn't crazy. It's not terrible. It's better. This is kind of maybe what it should have been at the start, but it's still, I kind of expected 40, if I'm going to be honest with you. But also, if you did do the B&D set before this all came out, at least you can do another one. So that kind of covers that. Now, when it comes to the store, there is another pack. What are we looking at here? We are looking at, this pack was added here, right? I think this pack right here was added, where you get a $26 pack, 200,000 coins, 4 collectibles, and a greater chance of an 80+ overall event card, untradeable, of course. Yep, I hate that pack. So the pack that they added is trash, because you could build 8 collectibles for 200,000 coins. Why would you spend 200,000 coins buying 4 collectibles? So I don't like that. But anyway, that's what we got, guys. There's the sets. That's the change to fantasy. Now let's get into the content. We have Theo Rochett, Dennis Malgin, good Leaf alumni player right there, Jesse Pugliarvi, Eric Brandstrom, Yannick Rathje. I can't really see his name. It's kind of squished in there. And then Luca Hollenstein. Okay. 85 overalls. Not terrible. I wonder if we've got a Marquee lineup combo. And then we got Morgan Geeky, Jonathan Marchessault, Anthony Cirelli, Kyle Connor, Josh Anderson, Torrey Krug, Racco Gudis, and Max Domi. And that looks like the marquee cards. Oh, we got transaction cards. We've got Mason McTavish, Cam Fowler, Anthony Stolars, Vasi Podkolzin, Spencer Knight, Wyatt Keezer, Alexander Gorgiev, and Devon Sebrango. Sure. Sebrango. Sure. So that's going to be the cards for today. So let's go look at, how they look. We're going to start with Eric Brandstrom, who is a Swedish player in, I don't know what team that is. My bad. I think it's Zurich Lions. Not 100%. I don't know those teams that well. But we got a Swedish player. So that combo does work with a couple of players to give him a +2 overall. So you get him a 90 speed. But he's got Send It and Wheels. And then also we've got Kyle Connor, who has elite edges and pressure with 87 speed, 91 shooting. That could be a great shot. I wish they gave him quick release though. That would have been really good. Luca Hollenstein is a tendy at 5'10" with 89 speed, post to post and recharge. Dennis Malgin has no contest and second wind, 5'9", 90 speed. Jesse Pugliarvi has Big Tipper, which actually doesn't, it's not too bad when you get a Big Tipper activated. And Big Rig with 88 speed at 6'4". Yannick Rathjib has Rocket 1T, 85 speed, 90 shot power, 6'1" defenseman. Theo Ratchet, tape to tape, elite edges, 81 speed, 90 acceleration. What is that? What is that? 90 acceleration, 92 agility, but he can't, McDavid's farts are going to travel faster than this guy. 81 speed. Sure. Then we got Anthony Cirelli at 85 speed with Unstoppable. Jonathan Marchessault, 5'9", Big Rig with 85 speed. Max Domi getting a card for the Toronto Maple Leaf fans out there with Quick Release, 86 speed, 85 endurance, and not bad shooting. Morgan Geekie gets a card. Morgan Geekie has Quick Draw with 79 face-off. Thank God he's got Quick Draw with 79 face-off. 82 speed, 81 acceleration. Josh Anderson for the Montreal squad has 86 speed at an 80 overall. That is actually not too bad. Racco Gudis, 90 body check with Hipster. Okay, Racco, I see you. 90 body check with Hipster. Can't do anything else, but my God, if he doesn't have massive body checking. And then Torrey Krug, 5'9", 82 speed, elite edges. All of this card is just a set building card. I was hoping for a Kaprizov card, as he is a $17 million man now. But let's look at what we got. Starting with a Mason McTavish card. Quick release, 84 speed, 87 accuracy. Ducks combination, Canada combination. So he's got some combos here that might lift up this card's value. 84 speed's kind of rough, but if you do the Ducks combination, you can get him up to 86 speed, and quick release is pretty dominant. Now, Cam Fowler, on the other hand, 6'2", 86 speed. Defensive stats are lacking, but tape to tape's been pretty good this year. Not the best, but it's been decent. You can't ignore a 6'6" goalie with Sponge and 87 speed. Anthony Stolarz, maybe because Leafs don't have the greatest combos at goalie/defense. America does, but you're using that elsewhere probably. So maybe you could get this Stolarz for fairly cheap because of the lack of combinations. And then we got a Podkolzin with Truculent, 87 speed for this 83 overall player and 86 body checking. Spencer Knight, 6'3", dialed in, 87 speed. Okay, not terrible. And then finishing it out, just pause it here if you want to see one of these guys. We got Gorgiev, 88 speed on this goalie. We got Wyatt, who has Stick 'em Up, by the way, which is good for defense. And Devon Sebrango, that guy there, Warrior with 69 slap shot accuracy. Good luck hitting the net. But guys, I guess it is time to take my marquee rookie players and go get stuff done so I can try to get 2 BNDs, maybe. Hopefully, I can pull a defenseman that can pair well with my Timothy Liljegren card that I bought off the auction house for $500K because I don't know why it's that cheap. But I'm going to go get into it, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. Leave in the comment section down below what you think about a fantasy event. The changes, I guess, are a bonus. But I was hoping for 40 collectibles. I guess you can go build 8, or you can take those 2 16 sets and go get 2 BNDs. which I guess 2 fantasy cards isn't terrible. I was hoping for better, but hey guys, this is what we got. So let's go get our stuff done. Let's grind it. Let's have some fun. And until next time, ciao, ciao.